Picture this. Springfield, Virginia, 1976. A skinny young boy with shaggy brown hair on a yellow yard sale bicycle brings home a copy of the album Destroyer. His first Kiss record. Everybody remembers their first Kiss record. And this is how I remember mine. Up until that point, it had been mostly Beatles, and Carly Simon, maybe a little Phoebe Snow, fucking 10cc. But the album cover alone was enough to make me break my old piggy bank into 1,000 pieces and scrape up enough lawn mowing money to give it straight to Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. With nuclear anticipation, I let the needle drop, and that legendary intro to Detroit Rock City, perhaps the greatest introduction to any rock and roll album ever recorded, filled my speakers and my imagination. 34 minutes and 27 seconds later, Kiss had filled my soul. I was now a member of the infamous Kiss Army. Before long, my room had become a fucking shrine. Posters of these four musical monsters lined my walls, action figures filled my shelves, and Kiss albums overtook my once AM-friendly record collection. I was converted. Every morning I would wake up in my tiny bedroom and take a good look at my superheroes before walking to school. They got me through those years and ultimately inspired me to follow this unreasonable dream of becoming a professional rock and roll musician. 100 million albums. 100 million fucking albums. Countless hit singles, record-breaking concert attendance. They even made fucking disco cool with I Was Made for Loving You. Raise your hand if you can say the same thing. I remember the Kiss radio, which they just showed on screen. I'm so happy that they actually have evidence of this this masterpiece of technology. I remember the Kiss radio as advertised on TV. Hear all of your favorite Kiss songs on your official Kiss radio. I imagined that this futuristic piece of technology would be my direct link to my musical gods. So I ordered one, COD, without asking permission from my struggling school teacher mother. I'll never forget the day it arrived. The mailman knocked on the door. My mother took one look at this thing and said, "I didn't fucking order that." And she sent it away. Well, 40 years later, my love of Kiss is still strong. And these days, I still spend every morning before school with Paul Stanley in the parking lot of our kids' fucking elementary school. Chatting about Zeppelin and Electric Lady and touring and school fundraisers. So I'd say that my unreasonable dream definitely came true. And I finally got my Kiss radio. It's the cheapest fucking AM radio I've ever seen in my life, with a Kiss logo on it. Nice one, Gene. So without further ado, it is my great honor to say, you wanted the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world, Kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gene and Paul.